So the question is not who is going to let me, it's who is going to stop me. Ayn Rand. There's this great story about a professor at a university. And every year he would teach a course called Introduction to Philosophy. And every year at the beginning of the course, he would pose this question to his students. He said, "Who decides what is right and wrong?" And the students would answer, "Well, it's our parents, our family, society, our culture." And they would go on and on about all these external forces that supposedly tell us what is right and wrong. And then one year there was a student who answered the question in a very different way. He said, "No, it's not any of those things. It is within us. It is our rational faculty that decides what is right and wrong." And the professor was so struck by this answer that he said, "That is the best answer I have ever heard. Would you like to come and help me teach this course?" And that student went on to become a philosophy teacher and eventually became the chairman of the department. Now, this story illustrates something very important, which is that we have a tremendous capacity within us to make our own decisions about what is right and wrong. And we should not be swayed by external pressures or influences. We should not ask what other people want from us. We should not ask what society expects from us. We should not ask what our culture demands from us. We should ask what our reason tells us to do. Ayn Rand says the question is not who is going to let me, it's who is going to stop me. And I think that is a tremendously powerful statement. I think it's a statement that challenges us to be individuals. It challenges us to be free. It challenges us to take responsibility for our own actions. You see, when Ayn Rand was writing this, she was writing it in the context of a society that was rapidly changing. It was changing in ways that were, I think, very threatening to her. She saw a society that was becoming more and more oppressive, more and more controlling, and less free. And she wanted to make a statement that would challenge people to stand up against the tide, to stand up for their own freedom, to stand up for their own happiness. I think that this quote has become even more relevant in recent years, because I think we are living in a time when there is a real challenge to our freedom, a challenge to our ability to think for ourselves, to speak for ourselves, and to act for ourselves. There are many people who are trying to control what we see, what we say, and what we do, and it is a constant battle to maintain our freedom. But I think that this quote reminds us that we have the power to be free. It is up to us to make the choice. Are we going to allow others to dictate how we live our lives, or are we going to take control into our own hands and chart our own course? So I leave you with this thought. The next time you are faced with a decision, ask yourself, what does my rational faculty tell me is the right thing to do? Don't let others tell you what to do. Don't let society tell you what to do. Don't let your culture tell you what to do. Ask yourself what your reason tells you to do, because you are the author of your own life. You are the only one who can decide what is right for you.